Hi, I'm Doug Patt, and this is the American Institute of Architects, CRAN TV. Videos about residential design and the vital role of the architect. Part 6, the Owner-Architect Contract. Before commencing work with your architect, it's important to establish a contract. There is no one-size-fits-all contract, but there are several important bases to cover and pitfalls to avoid. A good place to start is with an AIA contract. It's always best to seek the guidance of an attorney to choose the best agreement and make edits. Make sure your contract covers these basics. Identify the owner, the architect, and the project location. Include a project description that outlines its physical scope, its program, and goals. Include a budget that's consistent with these project goals and is developed with the architect's input. Your contract should list the owner's responsibilities, such as developing a program, furnishing a survey, providing information about existing conditions, and even providing other professional services like engineering or landscaping. Your contract should also detail the architect's responsibilities, especially since these can range depending on the scope of work and fee. For example, do the services include full construction documents, interior design, lighting design, or specification of building materials and products? Your contract should establish a project schedule, even if general in time frame. It should enumerate a payment amount for the types of services the architect provides. It should even identify terms for termination of contract. That's because sometimes one or both parties decide, for whatever reason, to terminate or abandon a project. Your owner-architect contract might want to include a few other things too, such as: how will disputes be handled? Will the architect's liability be limited? Is the architect required to carry insurance? Or does the lender have any say over the architect's services? It's just as important to look out for common contract pitfalls. These include the use of overly broad terms such as any, all, fully, or constant, or terms that suggest levels of performance that exceed industry standards. Be wary of requests for significant upfront payment, and avoid lean letter form contracts that, while well-meaning and sincere, are lacking in substance and detail. Above all, make sure you and your architect understand the contract and agree to its terms. As the old saying goes, good fences make good neighbors, so don't be afraid to establish and uphold a good contract. And again, it's always best to seek the guidance of an attorney to choose the best agreement and make edits. No one else does what architects do so well: design beautiful homes that work. CRAN is the Custom Residential Architects Network, a knowledge community of the AIA. We develop information that benefits residential architects and clients alike.